Timmy Chang played 5 seasons at Hawaii back in the early 2000s, throwing for over 17,000 yards, breaking the collegiate record at that time, though he holds second place right now. His historic play is now reflected by his Rainbow Warriors team, who won't be shy to throw it against Oregon's defense.
They air it out. They find ways. Their quarterback has probably the strongest arm as far as getting the ball down the field that we've seen so far this year, and they connect on deep shots. I think they throw for over 350 yards a game. And I know that he's looking for more balance, but they create explosive plays with those throws down the field, and they have some guys that can really stretch the field. So they have to be really in sync, and they found a way to be in sync. You know, you've seen them score some points against other Power 5 opponents this year. They will challenge you from an offensive perspective.
Kickoff between Oregon and Hawaii slated for 5 p.m. Saturday in Autzen Stadium. Oregon State is home once again for this week, taking on San Diego State. If you keep an eye on the Beavers' special team coverage on kickoff and punt return, you may see a familiar last name. Jake Reichle is a freshman running back who made 2 tackles and had 1 carry last Saturday against UC Davis. Jake comes from a big sports family. His oldest brother, Zach, was part of Oregon State's basketball's run to the Elite Eight in 2021, and his other brother, Gabe, is a junior guard for the Ducks men's basketball team. Now Jake is making a name for himself on the gridiron.
I just knew that I was just going to come here and work hard and do what I always do, and then eventually everything would, work out. So, and of course, I grew up coming here, watching my brother play. My grandparents came here, so my family's a big Oregon State fan, so that really just made me want to come here and be a Beaver like I wanted to growing up.
Jake joked that he is the strongest sibling in the family, but that he wasn't blessed with the basketball gene like his older brothers. A judge granted Oregon State and Washington State a temporary restraining order in their case against the Pac-12, as the 2 remaining schools hope to control the fate of the conference after being left behind. For the first time, the 10 departing schools have no say on any decision unless all 12 are in agreement. OSU's attorney Eric McMichael hopes the Beavers and Wazoo can reach an agreement with the other 10 outside of the courtroom. If that doesn't happen, they'll call for another hearing to decide if Oregon State and Washington State have full control over the Pac.
For good reason, I think, in my experience, most universities are risk adverse, but in this case, I think they were very, clear-eyed about the fact that they needed to take action. They needed to move quickly before the train kind of left the station, and these other schools were able to seize control of the conference before it was even determined, who was legally in the right and who was legally in the wrong.
McMichael says they plan on meeting with the other 10 schools soon to start discussing a path forward. Some high school volleyball action now. North Eugene playing at Springfield. Their students wanted us to check out that scoreboard because the Highlanders were up big early. First set, nobody can return the serve here by Cameron Pierce. North gets the ace, and they go on to take set 1, 25-13. Second set now, Highlanders leading by 4, but Juju Henderson on the other end getting the Millers on the board first with the block at the net there. You'll see her a lot on our Friday basketball shows in the winter. Tonight, though, North Eugene putting on a show. Michaela Ledbetter setting up Pierce, who spikes it past the Millers' front line, but don't get fooled by the highlight because in the end, Springfield came out on top, winning this one 3-1.